Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today we're going to try Copacabana by Cuba. So it's the first time I get a bottle of that size from the brand. So here is what it looks like. It's pretty much the same than the other one, but just bigger. It says on the side, Cuba Original by Parfum des Champs. 100 ml. The shape of the bottle is better than the small one. It's easier to put it somewhere and not be afraid to hit it and have it fall over. In the other one, I got here the other size. It's this way. It's a bit longer and looks like something that will fall over really easily. For the box is made out of cardboard in version to the usual one that is made out of metal. And here's what this one looks like. I'm gonna try to show it to you well. It says Copacabana and a bunch of other information here. And it came with a little plastic that was holding it inside so it wouldn't move. And that's about it. So let's try to smell. I'm going to show you the spray. The spray here is how it looks like. It's way better looking than the spray from the small bottle. Looks more quality. The box is less quality, but the bottle, it's just a little bit better. So when I smell it on paper, it reminds me a lot of Armani Code Eau de Parfum, the one that I said it's the worst version of Armani Code. But there's definitely a little something similar. That fragrance was actually made before the Eau de Parfum version of Armani Code. And when I first smelled it on my skin, it was not really the same. The dry down have some similarities, and I see that there's like a little something, most likely inspired by Armani Code, but it was made in its own way. Also, it reminds me, on my skin, the opening reminds me a lot of Manilow'S by Zippo. There's a lot of citrus that I'm picking up. Lime, bergamot, lemon blossom. We'll say a lot of lemon blossom and a lot of lime. It's really fresh, floral lemon note that I'm picking up with a lot of lime. Picking up a little bit of clove also. Picking up a little bit of ambrette seed. See, there's no ambrette seed written in the note breakdown, and there's amber, so I would assume that what the amber note means actually. You have a little bit of lavender and a little bit of incense. And that's about it. On my skin, what I'm picking up in the opening, there's a lot of lemon blossom and a lot of lime. It's the two most present and dominant note. I'm also picking up a little bit of bergamot, a little bit of lemon, and a little bit of lavender. As it dries down in the heart notes, I'm picking up a lot of incense, which is the main note that I'm picking up. A little bit of clove and a little bit of amber, and there's still that, ambrette seed kind of smell. I wouldn't say it's really quite an ambrette seed note that there is. It's more like some accord or something that together give that kind of smell. But definitely at that point, there's really the vibe that Armani Code has. Then, as it keeps drying down in the base notes, I'm picking up still a lot of incense, a little bit of amber, a little bit of cedar, a little bit of oak musk, and a little bit of musk. As it keeps drying down even more, I'm picking up some that amber, ambrette, whatever note that's still there, some musk, some oak musk. The incense is not there anymore, and the cedar kind of lose a little bit of its woodiness, or if it's natural side, it doesn't seem so much like a natural cedar. Maybe it's all that's around it that make it less like this. It smells a lot like a cedar note that I'm picking up. Projection of the fragrance, it's pretty good. In the little bubble around me, people can smell it, and for something that cheap, I think it's really good. Longevity is a bit above average. I rated it 7 to 12 hours on Fragrantica, but it's really closer to the 7 hours. I would say it lasts around 8 hours, something like that. You might not have quite a full day at work of wear for this fragrance. Almost, but maybe not quite. Bring it with you, leave it at work, and you spray it at work. Could be warm, like lasting the whole day until you leave. For the complete note breakdown, top notes are lavender, lemon blossom, lime, bergamot, lemon, and geranium. Heart notes are rose, clove, cedar, and ylang ylang. And the base notes are incense, amber, musk, and oak moss. Now where I would see this fragrance, it doesn't have the same level of elegance that Armani Code has. It will be like an equivalent for Armani Code Eau de Parfum. Could be a nice business fragrance. I think a little bit of power, that could be nice in summer, especially if you like that kind of fragrance. Could be nice. Don't think it would be a good dating fragrance. It's not that type of fragrance. In the summer winter spectrum, I would say it's more of a summer fragrance. The projection is not crazy for winter. It should be better for summer. I think it might be a bit powerful in summer if it's really hot, but I don't think it will be too crazy. And as an everyday fragrance, I think it would be doing a good job. It will fit well in that category. It's nice, it's sharp, it's fresh, it's appealing. I wouldn't say it's the most mass appealing fragrance, but it's still something that a lot of people would enjoy. Also, I think for the price, the fact that it lasts pretty much the whole day, that's a good deal. And it's always possible to just leave it at work. It's not something that you'll be afraid to break, lose, have stolen. So cheap that you can bring it anywhere. So that's good. And if you're concerned that it's glass, you can always get the one that's shaped like a cigar, in a metallic case. That should protect it a little bit more. Overall, I think it's a good fragrance. It's not something crazy that you should go run for it, but if you buy it for free shipping, that's gonna be usually cheaper than the shipping. So that will be a good choice to skip shipping if you just need a little something more in the cart. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, well, like and share. If you tried this fragrance, Copacabana by Cuba, or other fragrance by the brand, tell me which one you enjoyed. As you've seen me showing other fragrance, I'm going to review a couple of them, and they're really cheap, so it's always nice to buy one and give it a try. So, thanks for watching, and see you soon.